So welcome to a successfully funded Shenmue 3 that has broken new records on Kickstarter and even to my surprise surpassed Bloodstained. And not that I didn't believe in Shenmue, but I didn't think it would pass Bloodstained, so I'm absolutely elated. It's not a race, but I just wanted Shenmue to do really well, and it has, so I'm absolutely ecstatic. 6,333,171. Fantastic number. And I wanted to talk a little bit about, like, what now? And, you know, the Shenmue Kickstarter has been funded. It's something we've wanted for so long. And there's a lot I want to say. There's really a lot I want to say. About 5 years ago, I did a review on Shenmue. And I think in the review, this sums it up best, is that I felt like a lot of other fans did, is that we didn't ever think we were going to see a Shenmue 3. That was, like, not going to happen. Sega was not what they used to be. And yeah, it was kind of deflating, we knew it, and I'll just play a clip from that right here. This series just didn't make it for Sega. Like, Sega put a lot of money, they put millions into this, the development of this series. And it bombed, and I understand from their point of view, why are they gonna invest more money into something that's gonna lose money in their minds, is that, but I believe that Shenmue has built up a cult audience. Like, you know, some movies do over the years. Some movies, when they get released, are bombs, but over the years they get a cult status, and Shenmue has a cult status. A signed copy of Shenmue just sold on eBay for $250. An actual vintage Shenmue shirt also sold for $200 the other day. There's definitely some fans out there that are really excited about this game, and I think it just deserves a third game, just to end it. There's no ending to Shenmue. So I was a little down in it, going, yeah, we're never gonna get a Shenmue 3, it's never gonna happen. And then something did happen, and here's my reaction to the Sony conference, where I just couldn't believe that Shenmue had a Kickstarter. I'm watching the Sony conference, they say Shenmue 3, I still don't believe it. They play music, I still don't believe it. They show the title, I still don't believe it. Yu Suzuki comes out, I still don't believe it. He announces a Kickstarter? Oh my god. I love seeing that clip now, it's so... I like seeing myself so happy and so elated and so in shock, and so there's almost like a three-step thing there. There was the, I don't believe Shenmue was going to happen 5 years ago. Wait, Shenmue is happening? And now Shenmue 3 is absolutely happening. And I think it's a great victory for all of the Shenmue fans out there. And it's a wonderful thing. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the community for a moment here. Is that, you know, I got to say over the last 14 years, is that we believed, but there's also another point where we're like, it's not gonna happen, and it was very, very hard on the Shenmue community. Everybody's trying to believe, but there was nothing to believe in. But I tell you this much, when the Kickstarter was announced, I have never, ever seen a community come together so strongly, so intensely, and so united. And it was wonderful to see Shenmue 500K, the Shenmue Dojo, which has been around for so many years. And it was great to see all of the groups within those groups and other websites come together to support the Shenmue Kickstarter. And I want to thank Adam Korlick as well. We were, you know, in a lot of talks, a lot of Skype calls, trying to plan up videos, to get the right information out there to everybody, and to keep up the momentum of the Kickstarter, because we believed in it. You know, we really believed in it, and it was funny. I remember Adam writing to me going, hey, so when's your next video coming out on Shenmue? I'm like, I'm capturing footage for it, relax, it's happening. Because we're just so passionate about it. It was one of those games for people who got it years ago, who, I mean, really got it, understood that, you know, really enjoyed the game. You fell in love with the game. I mean, like, even talking to Joe GameSack, it's one of his favorite games. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things that we really wanted to see go all the way to the end. And you know what was hard too was there was a lot of misinformation out there, and that's frustrating. It's frustrating when you believe in something and you want to see it successfully funded because you really love it, and then there's all sorts of different forces out there saying, oh no, it's gonna be funded by Sony and all this, and that is very, very frustrating. very frustrating for the Shenmue community. And behind the scenes, yeah, it's driving everybody crazy, especially when you want to get the right information out there. And the reality is all the money for the Kickstarter is going to development of Shenmue 3. And oh my god, it's a wonderful moment here because the money's been given. Is, you know, Yu Suzuki has got it. He's sitting there going, yes, now I can make this game. And we as fans are going, yes, now we can play this game. And it's just, I can finally say, we're going to play Shenmue 3. It's going to happen. It's not a pipe dream from, 14 years ago. It's going to happen. It will happen. And I'm so happy to have backed it and to get a PS4 version of it. And I think there was a little bit of talk saying that if you didn't back it, it might be pretty hard to get a real copy, a PS4 copy of the game. But we'll see how that goes. I think everybody rallied behind and got this funded, which is just unbelievable. So I just, again, want to thank everybody who retweeted things that I did to the masses and all of the communities that rallied together. I mean, I've never seen a community come together like this, and maybe I don't think I'll ever see it again. Not the same way. Maybe for Shenmue 4 we'll be out there with our pitchforks again, getting crazy and getting our hands dirty, and we'll definitely do that for Shenmue 4 if we need to. And I'm sure that time will come, maybe in a couple of years' time. So, but I just wanted to come in and just say my thanks to everybody and say thank you for everybody for supporting the Shenmue videos that I put out, and for everybody to, for successfully funding the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter. It's a wonderful moment in video game history, something to be very proud of, and something to get a little emotional about. Especially if you love Shenmue, it's a dream come true. It really is. So, anyways, guys, until next time.